Do not mock Wike and Asari, Dokubo and others with appointment of anti-Tinubu element as amnesty coordinator. Tinubu loyalists lament. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. Loyalists of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and youth from the Niger Delta region have raised an alarm over plans by some politicians and presidential aides to embarrass and mock the door of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, His Excellency Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CON, Alhaji Majid Asari Dokubo, and other Tinubu loyalists in the region over the appointment of Chief Dennis Otaru, a cousin to former militant leader, Government Ekpomopolo, also known as Tompolo, who publicly fought against the emergence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president in February 2023. These Tinubu loyalists made up of politicians, traditional rulers, youth groups and ex-militant leaders said despite the boastful posture of these anti-Tinubu elements before and after the presidential election, the decision by the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Chief of Staff to the President, Lieutenant Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, and other scrupulous politicians, including some compromised security personnel, to throw up the name of Chief Dennis Otaru, Tompolo's cousin, and the second choice candidate Brigadier General Ife Edefego, retired, is unacceptable and against the known loyalty of Chief Nyesom Wike, Alhaji Masari Dokubo, and other Tinubu loyalists across the Niger Delta region. Chief Godwin Eredoje, in a statement in Warri, Delta State, and issued via electronic mail, warned that the sponsored choice of Chief Dennis Otaru or the second choice candidate Brigadier General Ife Edefego, retired, to take over from the current interim administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program (PAP), General Barry T. Ndomo, retired, is against the call by President Tinubu loyalists and stakeholders from the region who had demanded for a substantive administrator to be chosen from leaders from the region who worked for President Tinubu before and during the election. According to Chief Godwin Erodeje, we are worried that those throwing up the choice of Chief Dennis Otaru, Tompolo's cousin, as replacement of Major General Barry T. Ndomo, retired, have allegedly been compromised and are out to shame the likes of Nyesom Wike, Alhaji Majid Asari Dokubo, and thousands of Tinubu loyalists in the region. How would they even think about putting Tompolo's cousin as presidential amnesty boss? These people boasted before the election that they were against the choice of former Governor Nyesom Wike and Asari Dokubo. They boasted in numerous publications made by the Oporosa House, Gbaramatu Kingdom, in Tompolo's community that they have spent over $30 million in support of Tinubu's opposition. Before the presidential election, these anti-Tinubu elements under various groups such as Tompolo's Oporosa House, a Jaw Stakeholders Working Group, the Niger Delta Industrial Rebirth, publicly rejected President Tinubu in publication in various print and online mediums in February 2023. It is shocking that these same people are now paying their way and bribing presidential aides to secure juicy appointments under the Tinubu administration. This Oporosa House has also boasted that it does not matter that it did not work for President Tinubu, but that they have enough money to spend and secure needed appointments and jobs. They claim that Tinubu supporters do not have money and they have the funds to manipulate appointments. This is why we are urging those presidential aides and politicians involved not to put Wike, Asari, Dokubo, and other leaders that work for the president to shame. We urge President Bola Tinubu to stop empowering those that worked against him. He should focus on empowering those that worked for him. He has nominated ministers, but that is not enough. There are thousands of supporters across the country that worked for him. You cannot give such office like the Presidential Amnesty Program, PAP, that has the capacity to control thousands of battle-tested ex-militants and youths across 6 states to people that fought against you in order to support your position simply because some presidential aides and politicians have been paid off. Tinubu should not listen to anyone who presents the names of Chief Dennis Otaro or the second choice candidate, Brigadier General Efe Edefego, retired as a replacement to the interim coordinator of the Presidential Amnesty Program. He should know that they have been compromised. Instead, he should choose from a list of leading ex-militant leaders that worked for him, or choose a list of the retired military officers from the region to manage the Presidential Amnesty Office, he said. Now, this is what I'm going to say. All this one when they talk, that means that they use money to buy appointments. See how these people, they use watch their dirty learning in the public. That means that they buy appointments, first of all. That is what it means. And then you are coming out to say, make Tinubu no do this. Make who you? No, wait, who you as who now? Look at these people though. Do you think that everyone must be from your party to have an appointment? Why are people always jealous of yourself in that Niger state, in that Niger Delta? The crap mentality has not left you people. When one wants to climb because you do not want him to climb, you will not allow the person who wants to climb to do so. Evil generation of haters, allow the president to pick who he likes. When Wike walked up against PDP, you cheered him up. Now someone who walked against the presidency is now considered. Tompolo family also deserve a cause. They are responsible people. You don't see people they stand up for people that they condemn. Okay. Shameless, desperate, evil-looking appointment beggars. This entity can go to any level to grab appointments that is not even qualified for. This nonsense can only happen in Nigeria under archaic leaders. I'm telling you. The way they even come outside to watch the dirty learning that, then they use money. They say they have money to bribe, to get any appointment they want. See, just imagine. Is it supposed to be said out? Okay. If you build a glass house, do not throw stone on another person's own. Wike, you hear me so? Tall. You sound like someone fighting for his own stomach. At the end of the day, that is what it feels like. But the thing we say, you don't really concern us. When they do their romance, should I say their bromance, we know they there. So if Tinubu give them appointment, if Tinubu not give them, still concern us. Our own be say, we don't share the know, say the appointment is not even based on who know waiting, but now who know who you know, which is of course very bad. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.